How you doing, everybody? So this week on 5 Questions, I got Jarod Leslie, so let's get started right off the bat here. So what you don't know, something that affects me here, is that in my world, you are like Chandler Bing or Barney Stinson. I have no idea what you do for a living.
Okay.
At all. Okay. And so I want you to tell me what you do.
So I work for Shaw Flooring, probably the world's largest, one of the largest, best flooring companies in the world.
So like wood flooring and stuff
like
that?
Yep, wood flooring, laminate, carpet, and I work with the Menards account. So if you
Oh.
ever need flooring, go to Menards, get Shaw.
There it is. All right, there it is. I'm gonna pimp you guys out there just a little bit. Perfect. All right, good. So, so now bringing a girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever it is, to your, to meet your family or your parents the very first time is always really nerve-wracking because you just never like, I like this person doesn't mean that they're gonna like you. It's nerve-wracking, right?
Absolutely.
So the first time that you brought your now wife, then girlfriend, to meet your family for the first time, what did you do that made your stay last longer?
Stay last longer. When we were leaving.
There it is.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
When we were leaving, I was backing up my, I think I had a Jeep at the time.
Okay.
And I got hung up, those sewer lids in the yards or whatever?
Oh yeah, septic tanks?
The septic tanks lids or whatever. So I managed to get completely hung up, all 4 tires off the ground on.
That's it. So,
yeah, and then actually to get off, my uncle came out. He got the Bobcat and lifted our front end off with us. It was an experience.
It was show and a half there, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
great first impression.
Well, at least it wasn't at like her parents. It was your parents.
That's true.
It was a little
that's
more
true.
tolerable
Yep.
there. So,
yep.
all right, there.
She's been in love with me ever since.
That was got her. Hook, line, and sinker right there. All right, good. So now, do you golf?
I do golf.
All right. So what is your handicap?
I probably played like a 1.
Nobody likes you right now,
Yeah.
so that's gross. So, and I knew you were a good golfer. That's fine.
Yep.
That's it. All right. So, what is the worst bet that you ever lost while golfing?
I have 2 brothers that are pretty good at golf,
Okay,
and
all
we
right.
tend to play for a lot of money at times.
Fair enough. So, because they're good, I mean, do you guys have a tendency like winning, like everyone kind of pass the torch a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, it goes back and forth.
Golf is a day-to-day time of thing.
It is.
That's how that works.
It is.
So.
Yep.
All right. Very good. Awesome. All right. Good. So, when you were a child, when we take, parents give us baths because it was the easiest thing to do, and one of the best things to do was what was the most fun thing to do to make it more entertaining?
While taking a bath?
Well, taking a bath as a child. What do you add
Toys.
to there? Toys, bubbles, all that good stuff.
Yep.
All right, good. So tell me about green bubble bath.
So I like bubble baths. I'm
Okay.
not afraid to admit it.
All right.
But yeah, so I think I hurt my shoulder or whatever a little bit, so
Okay.
I started to take quite a few bubble baths.
Mm-hmm.
And in the cupboard there was this green bottle. It was neon green or whatever, and it said soak on it. So I've been using that to take a bubble bath for weeks. I think I went through the whole bottle.
Okay.
And a few weeks later, my wife comes up to me and asks me if I've seen the laundry detergent that she had in the cupboard. If you would see this bottle, though, you would understand.
You would be really interested.
Yeah,
Well,
so,
of course, this is bubble
so for about the course of the month, I was literally taking bubble baths with laundry detergent. So
You were
loved it.
amazingly
Loved
clean.
it, clean, spotless.
Have you continued? Or you went and got your bubbles?
Yeah, I should have bought some more. I
But
liked it
did
that much.
That's so awesome. God. Oh, thank you for that. All right, that's 4. Here we go. 5th question here. So
Okay.
now, so you're an avid fisherman too, right? You enjoy fishing?
I used to do it a lot more than I do it now.
All right, fair enough.
I
Oh,
love
okay, good.
fishing.
So now, what is the number 1 rule that should have when you are launching a boat?
Number 1 rule,
Yeah.
unhook it from the trailer.
Well, there's that. But I would also say make sure the rope is tied to the boat, right? So there was a situation once where you had to do some extra swimming because the rope wasn't tied to the
Yeah.
boat. So explain that.
I think it was only like a month ago. I think it was in November. So I took my son and his friend and his dad fishing.
You're saying like literally like 30 days ago?
Yep.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
All right, delicious.
Yeah, it was on the river, the Chippewa River.
Okay.
And I thought I connected the rope. I heard it click, but anyway, I backed my boat down.
Yep.
My friend's dad was holding the rope. The 2 kids were in it, and the boat went off the trailer. and the boat just kept floating out into the middle of the river. So I must have not hooked it up very good. So I was pulling the truck out. I heard a scream. It was my friend's dad. And in a matter of a couple seconds, I was down to my underwear, diving headfirst into the river.
In the river, chasing after
the boat and my 2 kids. It was about 40 degrees out. The water temp was probably less than that.
Right.
But and then my friend's dad, of course, he took out his camera instead of helping me or anything like that.
Well, why would you do that when you have this beautiful camera opportunity for pictures or video?
A grown man in November, doggy paddling down the middle of a river in his underwear. So, proud moment.
You know, we all have those eventually. So, all right, very good. That's where you got 5 questions. There you go. Jarod Leslie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You bet.